Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Time for another night of sleep research and checking out to see what Cresselia looks like today. Got to bed a little bit later than usual last night, so I did sleep in a little bit later than usual. I hope things are all a-okay on the sleep report for tonight. Cool. Full 100 sleep score, still managed to get adequate amount of sleep. Still not a lot of dozing. More snoozing this. But ooh, true balance. Everything's on the table. That's what I'd like to see. Alright, 136 million drowsy power, not bad. Got a little bit of everything represented. A couple of 3 stars, which is good. Got Wartortle again. I see Cresselia hanging out there up top. I think that's the 2-star as well. We got Jigglypuff. We got Ralts. We got Riolu. That forever stare with Masharna. Another Jigglypuff. Dratini. Really happy to see that. Another Ralts. And why not? This is a stacked day of research. This should be quite a lot of fun. Okay. So we got face rubbing sleep from Masharna. At least in this one, it's eyes closed every now and then. So just one more sleep style remaining. Yup. Cool. Floaty, nodding sleep. So now it's just kind of like keeping itself slightly balanced. We'll see if we get to the 3-star this week, but still, that's cool. Ooh. That's my only hungry. I do want it. Masharna is closer, but still. And there's a lot of potential out of this group. Alright, handy candy. That's fine by me. Let's see. I think from the premium biscuit side, I think I'm just going to take the Dratini home and just spend 1 biscuit on it. Alright. I'd still like that Ralts, so we're just gonna go ham. I know I've already finished my feeding biscuits task, but ooh, no. We'll go with the regular Pogo biscuit. And this is why it's good when we have multiple. I don't get to use the cheeky way, but it works. So we got Dratini, we got 1 of the Ralts. And Yep, we're going to use another Master Biscuit for another Cresselia check. Hopefully the 2-star brings a little bit better luck. And yeah, everyone else is good. So we're gonna wrap up snack time there. Okay, good. It finally learned. I want to share out the legendary. Get as much Cresselia incense out there as possible. 118 down from this research. That's nearly another incense in and of itself. And oh my goodness, that's 43,000, 44,000 dream shards. That's a nice big chunk. And did you freeze? Was that just too much for you to handle? Okay, you just need a second. Alright, Alax Nature Dratini. This is all up to ingredient spread first. Woo, we're in business. Let's carry on. Alright. We're looking for ingredient finder, helping bonus, inventory up wouldn't hurt. Woo! Keep going. Helping bonus, skill trigger is okay. Inventory up is good. Skill level up is okay. And ingredient finder M at 100. And energy recovery up. Main skill chance down. So the skill trigger kind of balances itself out. The ingredient finding is way out of reach. But it is there. Alright. Let's take a look. I've still got Cresselia up from yesterday. Let's get Dratini in there. Overshot. There we go. Helping bonus. Skill trigger. Inventory up S, which can be sub-skill seated. I could get quite a lot of space. I do want ingredient count A and lax. And you're right, I actually should be running this as a Dragonite because that's where I plan to be running it. So let's see. Show me what you're working with. It's not bad. Getting that last bit of ingredient at 60 means it's gonna, we should, see some increase there. Where are we at? It's in there, 100 a day. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. Thank you. Not the 188 that an absolutely perfect one would be. With the ingredient finding up. Nature. But looking pretty good. And with a sub-skill seed investment to give it a little bit more room to get a little bit more ingredients if I let it sit, once it gets to that fast enough helping speed, this might actually just be it. It's got the ingredient spread, it's got helping bonus. And it's going to be keeping itself pretty well energized with the energy recovery up and its main skill activation at least helping to compensate. Keep itself topped off. So it's 75, getting 112, up from 109, so not as big of a gains. 217. That is an absolute just ingredient collecting machine. Alright, this is going to take a little bit to suss out as it gets through the rest. Let's move on. But I think I feel confident in where this has landed, that I don't have to keep an eye out for a Dratini any longer if I don't want to. Alright, for Ralts, Timid. We are looking, I'm just looking for one that is a higher skill activation percentage. Research and Sleep XP bonus, that's not good to see in the first 2 slots. Inventory up, helping speed, skill trigger, but at 100. And speed of help down in the nature. So, not what I'm looking for. Skill trigger completely out of reach. It's got 2 gold skills that are not beneficial. So, that one's just going to be an immediate pass. It was probably the other one that got full super quick that was the one that had all the skill activation. So that can go hang out with the Professor. Now the truly important check. Bashful Cresselia. We got even split of Ginger Tomato, so that's fine. Base frequency at 36, so we don't have any helping speed. What do we have? We want skill trigger, we want helping bonus. Skill trigger S, inventory up S, that is good to see right out the gate, because that is something that is at least sub-skill seedable. Ingredient finder, that's okay. Inventory up, that's also good. And so it's all the inventory. This will be a Cresselia that can carry a lot of stuff. And a no nature effect. No effect nature. Okay. I am gonna set up another tab here to run Cresselia while Dragonite is still running in the background. Let's see. There we go. Let's flip that over. So we got Ginger Tomato, which is not too bad of a spread. It's kind of, like I said yesterday or the day before, it's an eclectic combination. Skill trigger S, inventory up S, ingredient finder M, inventory up M, or I'm sorry, inventory up. Click the right spot, dude. Can't even. It's a morning. I'm just a little bit off balance from actually finding a Dratini that's good. And bashful nature. We're looking at unexpected skill count. What do we got? Because right now the skill trigger, its natural skill trigger rate and skill trigger S is the only thing kind of boosting it. Not having it in the nature, I'm sure, is having a negative impact. So just seeing where that's already leading, that we're already in like the mid 50s as is. Let's see what happens because I've got the ability to subskill it right out the gate. How much of a difference that makes. Certainly makes it a lot better in the 10, 25, 30, but it just doesn't really want to get too much better. Gets a little bit better when it's got more ingredients to collect. But with it being in the 80s still, that's not too bad for a single subskill seed, which is really the only investment I can make in this particular Cresselia to get it better. I just like peaks at 10. Yeah, I mean, it's getting another inventory up, so it's like, yeah, this will be a Cresselia that can carry the most amount of stuff. That carry limit is going to be at its capacity for a single Pokemon, which is just nice. I mean, especially for a skill trigger Pokemon, that's good. So it looks like we're settling in at somewhere in around 80. We got 82 right now. That might also just take a... Yeah, that's got a lot more calculating to do. Dragonite. Still going, but 87. I think that's a keeper. Alright, we'll let Cresselia finish calculating. I've still got a little bit of time. I mean, I'm probably still honestly gonna keep trying for another one. Like, this is gonna be my best opportunity to try to collect more. Alright, up to rank 6. Friend incense for tonight. That's good. That is helpful. Because next week I am going to run out of Master Biscuits and we'll need to start using Cresselia Biscuits. A little bit of sneaky snacking. Not bad. Alright, so Dream Shard Cluster and some apples. Just need to get lunch cooked today to finish up those weeklies, and I've already finished all the Cresselia ones, so no more down for me coming from that source, which is going to be a shame. Because I could certainly use some more down. No news, no medals, no gifts, but we do have some gifts from the community. 46 reports, that's great to see. Glad to see everyone getting their sleep research. With a 21 down, that's nice to see. Thank you, everyone. That is very helpful. I think that's the single largest amount of down that I've gotten from the community research in any of the legendary events. Okay, let's collect. Then I can flip over because I'm going to want to get Cresselia off, Crocalor back on. Alright, Gardevoir, I see you slacking. Cresselia, you picking up the slack? A little bit. There we go. know. I love like the little bloop, 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 bloop animation. It's very cute for those ingredients getting added. No ingredients from Venusaur either. I am capped out on ingredients, so... That's good. I am gonna need to shift gears. Well, I'll cook and we'll see where I'm at. Because it's time to start gathering ingredients for tomorrow's cooking. I've certainly got enough for cooking for today's dishes. Oh, I was supposed to change before I flipped. So much to keep track of, even though it's, you know, only got a couple of things. Well, that's okay. I can use an energy pebble on Crocolore if it's really, like, that far behind. But actually, if I need to switch up for getting some ingredients collected, I might just change up that team now. Alright. So, for the coffee dressed salad, I already have enough coffee to get through one dish. I need just a little bit of sausage, oil, and a little bit of potatoes. So actually, based on like where things are, I can leave most of the team as is, because I can just get the team put on tomorrow to start cooking. And I really only need to swap Cresselia's spot with an oil collector, because that's just one I've got the bigger deficit on. So let's get you working on some oil. That works. There we go. So, got 309 available down from research. So I can continue. I can get another Celia down. I'll get enough through tomorrow to get another one, and then we'll have next week's last chance versions of them. So this is a good part of the week. Instead of using recovery incense, I'm going to use a friend incense tonight. Try to hedge my bets on getting hungry Pokemon, and if I can get hungry Cresselia, I'll just use my down to get more Cresselia biscuits and try to recruit one that way rather than using a Master Biscuit, and try to save those for week 2. Alright. At least that's the plan. We'll see how that pans out. So, now it looks like both have finished settling out. So, for Dragonite, or at least the Dratini as it is now, settles out at a PR 87 with that 1 sub-skill seed investment. Or no, sorry, no sub-skill seed investment. Helping bonus is at 10. Skill trigger M, yeah. I mean, I can put some in there so I can see what the inventory up. That still wouldn't be bad. But naturally, sitting at 87, that's great. That I'm really happy with. Pretty close to 90, so like right at that just really good threshold. And having helping bonus and the ingredient spread was pretty much just like wonderful. And we can see here once it gets to 100, that is at the 98th percentile. So like I feel pretty good about that. That feels good. And Cresselia, still finishing out the final calculation because that last one always takes the longest. But I'm not going to sit here and just let that run through just to watch it go up 1 or 2 percentile. But 82 with a single sub-skill seed investment. It feels good. If this is where I have to, like, where things land out for the week, I feel good that this is at least one that I can continue to field. But if I could get one with like a skill trigger somewhere in its 10 through 50 and have a main skill activation nature, perfect. That's it. That's exactly what I'll be looking for. And we'll see how tomorrow's luck susses out. Here we go. So it's still got a full week ahead of us. Still got all the last chance stuff being added. Got some big cooks to round out the week. I'm still looking forward to it. I'm really glad. Like, this week has been really good to me. Got a shiny Vortortle, so like my favorite family of Pokemon. Looks like I've got Dratini finally sorted out, so I got Fiery Herbs in a good space. It just feels really good. So thanks for stopping by. That's where I'm going to wrap things up for today. It's been a nice long sleep research this morning. Appreciate stopping by. Let me know how your Cresselia event's going down in the comments below. If you've been enjoying this event coverage, feel free to leave a thumbs up. And I'll be back tomorrow morning with some more. Another Cresselia check. Maybe the last one that I'll need. Knock on wood. And, yeah. Until then, sleep well.